my dearest friends, I just taking the time off to talk to Liberians. I know that sometimes you come with the ideas, some people go and process it as their own. But I want you to remember something. God gave everybody knowledge for something. You see, in the Western world, the reason why people refer to other people's work is because people got different talent, and everybody can tap into someone's talent, but they want you in the Western world. You have to reference or credit the person whoever you're talking about if you took an idea from anybody. But some people are so wise, the idea flows according to their way of thinking, their way of thoughts, how they think about the surrounding, how they think, especially those who are preaching the gospel, who rely on God for wisdom. God will automatically send you the wisdom. Like for me, nobody gonna tell me that what God is doing for me from the day I started doing stuff. When I started online ministry, sometimes I don't make any plan. When I started writing notes, especially when I was doing various books of the Bible. I used to write it, and after a certain time, I just stopped writing. So when I speak, I get up in the morning. I say, "Oh God, what's up for today?" Before in 2 or 3 minutes time, when Lord God have brought a topic, because God already know my heart. He know what I think about day after day. I have thought about my surrounding until today. I consider myself as poor, secularly poor, but rich spiritually. Because when you got spiritual riches, God will take you through the stress, the long stress on that Germany highway, where you drive your Mercedes Benz, you drive your kilometer to 250 miles per hour you are going. It's already, God has already prepared. By the time you start flowing, the idea will come. By the time you ask God before you can look, the idea is there. And that's how I've been operating all these years. And what God does is that if you grew up as a wise child, you grew up around people who you took interest in, who took interest in you and said certain to you and gave you certain pieces of advice. You was a very active student in class, paying attention to the teacher, not acting rude to other people. And after certain years, all of those knowledge that you learn, with God's help, it will start coming to you automatically. And sometimes people hear this, "Oh, who is this guy talking? Who is he? Who is he? What is educational background, blah, blah." It's not about, education. What education does to a man is it enlightens your mind. It gives you insight into future discussion, future thoughts, your way of thinking, how you think about environment, how you think about other people, how you think about your outside of your comfort zone. And it cause something they call selfishness. When you are selfish, it's all about yourself. If you are selfish and somebody displaying unselfishness, you will not understand that. And anybody that you see acknowledge what you do, that person is a very smart person. They are likely to do more than you do because they have acknowledged your value. So acknowledging the value of others is very important. If I pick up something from this one, like sometimes if I pick up anything from Spoon, whenever I decide to talk about it, I will say on Spoon TV last night, on Spoon TV so and so time, because I listen to Spoon, right? I listen to Spoon, and all of what they talk about most of the time is not surprising to me. But if there's anything that stands out to me, On Spoon TV, when I come on my show, I will say on Spoon last night, on Spoon on this was so date. That's in the professional, but Liberian people, we are outside of that because everybody living on somebody. It's not because of the will of the majority of the young generation that are in the street, because the issue of education hasn't been fairly distributed after the death of Tolbert. We got to wake up the vision of Tolbert. Tolbert wanted every Liberian. It was not like I only wanted to, he wanted to be the president that he was referred to as a Congo man, but he put all his power and interest into developing indigenous Liberian because Tolbert knew 50 years ahead of him, if we have not done that, if we are not improving the educational system, where Liberia is going to be, and check the amount of years from the time Tolbert dead up to now, how many years going on, and the war happened, and what's going on right now. You see what I'm talking about? We don't just come and talk. We talk to help people who will listen to us. And 70, so many times people have come. Oh, thank you, Mr. Yoya, for bring thank you for the topic. Thank you for the information. Thank you for what we didn't know. I appreciate that a lot. It makes me feel that I am accomplishing the work of God. So when you hear me criticize, it doesn't mean that I hate. If you say something that is not right, like if Spoon, in any discussion on Spoon, that are not correct, I will come to you and say, oh, the discussion on Spoon last night, that's because I don't have the opportunity to go there, or whatsoever, how to get on, whatsoever. I don't have it. But when if the Spoon, I say, yeah, they said this, and if I have any opposing view, I will do it. So, I just stopped by this morning to give a reflection that somebody will listen to, and it will help them put you on the track. I'm not selfish. I've never been selfish in my life. That's why I'm not successful in the Liberian community, because everybody wants to steal your idea and run with it. You cannot take somebody's knowledge. Every human being has his or her own knowledge. If you want to improve your knowledge, learn, go to school, get friendly with smart people, and learn from them. And tell them, oh, I want to learn this. I admire you doing this. I want you to learn from that. No, our Liberian people not do it. But in the corporate world, in the Western world, they will acknowledge people when they take your knowledge and use it. They will acknowledge you, because the moment you do that, God will then bless you and add to your knowledge, whether you didn't have. So I'm saying it here because me, I'm not complaining. What does somebody take from God? I say, oh, something. God is in heaven. God and Jesus there. They are looking upon us, and everything of mine are committed to God. I decided to start with God work. I did what He said I should do, and I did. And that's why I'm free to preach His word, regardless who want to hear it, who want to listen to it, who want to do it. Where you want to listen to it, that's your business. What it is, the God and the angels are appreciating what I do for His people. And there are people who have come on my YouTube page and commented, Facebook page, commented, and appreciated what I did. And that's what it's all about. It's not about me. It is about you. If it's about me, I will keep it to myself. I'll script me around and look for a way to use it. But as long as I come in the public with it, it's made for the public. But let us appreciate each other. Because Liberian people don't know that. That's why our country is going down. Because we do not know how to appreciate people. Because everybody want to be there. You can't be there. Check up to 1980. Up to 1990. 1980 coming to the middle, education started to die down. And by the time 90 hit the walking, forget it, it was dead. So those who were educated from the 70s and 80s, they are the ones that are okay today. If you graduated from high school in the 80s, you are okay. Because we had teachers then. We have a foundation that Tolbert left. And Samuel Dokin, he continued with it. There was a foundation there. You know, so I just want to thank you. This is what I do. I just advising us. Because if you take somebody's idea that's not your idea, by then you've been talking that thing where you heard, that will end all your knowledge right there. And you don't want that. Ask God to give you wisdom. Ask God for wisdom. You want to do anything, ask God. If you want to see that somebody say, oh, I heard this from so and so person saying this, oh, and that's why I come to add. And anytime you do that, you will see that God will make you to add more than what you heard from Mr. A. You see? That's how honest God is. That's how God operates. Because you're the same God. If we appreciate Him, we're saying, well, you'll not get blessing. If you don't appreciate God and you curse God, no blessing for you. And that's the little bit of it. God and man is appreciating your fellow man for what they do. And that's how God will bless you to excel. And when you excel, it follows your children. But if you bring other people down, you will come down and your children will come down also. That means so that the scripture says so. Do unto others that you may have them to do unto you. So, this is my reflection about I talk about Liberia because there where I come from, that Liberia that need help. The Canadian people, they're already gone ahead. The American, they got a government system set up. And when everybody can, you fit into that system. You can't go, you will go outside it, you either be on a job or you have record that you will not be able to get nothing. That's how the post society works. Now that what we're trying to undo that in our country, Liberia. We borrow American Constitution, Declaration of Independence, everything we borrow it. But now you're also our country paralyzed. And look at America. But if we had Tolbert had stayed there and helped, and we had not killed him, then maybe God would have put somebody else there to take over from what Tolbert did. Samuel Doe started it. It took him some time. He started to implement some of the projects that Tolbert left behind. Samuel Doe, Tolbert started that stadium project in Liberia when Doe came. He picked it up from there and finished it. And was named after him. Well, I was named that stadium after William R. Tolbert. Because he was the man who had that plan. Although implemented it, but sometimes when you follow the good idea of your predecessor, you get blessing too. But anyway, he put a lot into football, soccer in our country, so he deserves a name being on the stadium. I support that. But I would have loved for Tolbert need to go on it. But anyway, that's it. So this is my reflection for today. And this is what I do. If you like it, and join the discussion, because on my YouTube video, there's a lot of spaces there to get in, add your voice to what I say. If you don't agree with anything I say, just type it open. So you already line, you said this, just quote exactly what I say, and you and state your disagreement. That's it. That's what the social media that I way, not to come and start insulting people. That most of the people that come, they can't insult me on my YouTube page. And me, they know how to insult people more than me. And me, I can give it back to them hotter than what they give me. But there are people who are very intelligent, they come, say, oh, thank you, Mr. Tolbert. Thank you for saying this. Thank you. Some people say, oh, you need, yes. And in Canada, as on Facebook, and that's why it's spoiling our country. That's why you cannot get good people to work in the government, because the people who don't know how to do anything, they're against everybody. They carry it down to witchcraft in all the offices. That's what happened. That was suffering the woman back right now, because most of them are witches. The consulting, they got altar in their homes that they speak to. We're all kind of skeleton hanging there. They speak to them before going off in the morning. Some of them using demonic forces to give them voice. So by the time that demon die, your voice die, you dead, you gone, you lose weight. And you see some of them, most of the time live on government, see how they can look in the street. Anybody can live on government, be honest, and live on the street, and you look like somebody who come from mental home. No way. The moment you come from government, you look like you're crazy, it means that you're dealing with demons. And the demon no longer working for you. So I'll end my video with this. You take it, you don't take it with me. I don't talk something that I don't know, and I don't know it's true. So you heard my story yesterday. How our baby grew among witchcrafts. And they didn't come 1 inch near me. 1 inch didn't come near me. My last video on YouTube and Facebook. Listen to it. And I was in Nema. That whole story, that in Nema, I used to come from when my brother sent me with in Lima. We were in Glupogle because the father-in-law was from Glupogle, the mother-in-law from Vayengle. Saint-Le. So Glupogle, we used to come to what they call it, Vayengle. That was a time where the car was stopping, where the car used to start to Vayengle. So that the place where the witchcraft society was. I was a small child, I used to walk and come, walk in the darkness, everything, witchcraft can't near me. I came to see all of those things. So, thank you, have a blessed day. Let us reflect on our country, let us love our country. The old man said, we should think Liberia, love Liberia, and build Liberia. And if we do the three things that Boaka says, our country will be developed within 5 years' time because we got the resources. All we just have to do put the bad people up and let the good people show up to help to carry on the old man policy. God bless you and have a blessed day. I'll meet you again. Bye-bye.